I have been making these videos, and I had been, because I was going to be journaling, and I had been trying to decide, was I going to put these on YouTube and have people view them? And, today I just decided, these videos are going to be for me. I am putting them on YouTube, and if people find them and view them because they want to know what it feels like to walk in my shoes, then fine. But if not, then fine. So these are just for me. And like I said, if someone stumbles across them, then great. But okay, so today, Samaya and I decided that we were going to, Samaya, my 10-year-old, we decided, because today is December the 23rd, we decided that we were going to go out because there are two people that she has not shopped for, or two people that she doesn't have things for. She hasn't really shopped for anybody. She made most of her Christmas gifts. But two people that she did not have things for is her Uncle Huggy and her brother, her 18-year-old brother, the one who's still in the home. And so we were going to go out and get those things. And we've been planning to do this for the last 2 days, and she has not gotten up. So this morning is the first morning that she got up. But my husband did not go to work as he was supposed to, and he's very overprotective with me because I haven't been feeling well and all those things. And so I called her at 6:45, or I texted him at 6:45 because he's downstairs and I was in the bed. And I said, "Are you going to work?" And he said, "No." I texted him, then he called me, or he came upstairs to the bedroom, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to work today. I've been up since like 1, and because I went to bed early last night, and it's rainy, so I just figured I'd stay in today." And I was like, and it's not going to be a lot going on at work and so forth and so on. So I said, okay. So then I called her and I was like, "Dad's home today." And she's like, "Oh no, Dad's not going to let us go out because you know how you've not been feeling well." And I was like, "Oh, and I know." So kind of put a crimp in our plans. But anywho, we ended up going out. I was still really fatigued, but we went out anyhow because I really, with me, doing chemotherapy and everything, I didn't want it to really negatively impact, Christmas and the things that she does and all of those, just, us. So I wanted this to be as normal as possible. So we still went out, and we went to Food Line just to get some juice, and then we stopped at the bank because I hadn't gotten my 18-year-old his gift yet, which is just going to be money. I stopped at the bank. And then we went to the dollar store to get stocking stuffers, and then we went to Aldi, which we ended up not getting anything there. Then we went to Target, or we went to get breakfast. Well, we just stopped at Bojangles. Then we went to Target, and we got stuff there, and I think that was it. Exhausting because, again, I have not been out. This is my first outing other than going to the grocery store the other day. So I was completely exhausted. But it was a good experience. But so exhausted that when I got home, I felt really, really weak and really, really tired. My husband had to carry me upstairs. And our dog is so dumb. My dog, I say she's dumb, but my husband picked me up, and so she didn't know what was going on. She started barking, and barking at my husband and stuff. It was so funny. So let me tell you, okay. So the other day, I'm in the bed. So let me tell you, I told you that I had a double mastectomy. So you can tell, oh, this is my church. This is my church. Yes, I love my church. So I just happen to have on a t-shirt. So I have a double mastectomy, so there's nothing there. And so I told you guys that I would show you one day. So let me just tell you this. I don't have a selfie stick. Oh, yeah, my daughter has a selfie stick. Or I got it, and it's for my son. So, and I said, I'm going to show you guys, but this video, I said this video is for me. But just in case someone happens to stumble across it, you want to know what it looks like, and you haven't done like a Google search or whatever, this is what mine looks like. Now, I've also had my spleen removed because I was in an automobile accident years and years ago. But this is what mine looks like. Oh, sorry. This is what mine looks like. So, I had a double mastectomy, so there's nothing there. And it's healed pretty good. Not the lighting in here is not very good. I just have a ceiling fan lighting. So you just have a double mastectomy. And here are the tubes. I had it. Oh, sorry. I had a tube there and there. And on this side, not very, or probably I can't show you very well, but I had lymph nodes removed. So, okay, so let me tell you, with the lymph nodes removed, just from where they cut, there, okay, and there's like a little bit of bulging there that I have to massage from time to time, where there's a buildup of fluid. So I have to massage that from time to time to ensure that that buildup of fluid does not remain. And you have to be really careful about infection, and I am. And so I wash with an antibacterial soap. So I only use Dove. I have for years, probably for the last, probably since I was in high school, I've been using Dove soap only. But just before the surgery, they told me to use an antibacterial soap, Dial. So I've been using Dial soap just for my body, but just my private areas, I still use Dove. That's probably TMI, but it's my truth. And just, I just continue to use the antibacterial soap just because it just makes me feel comfortable, because that's what they instructed me to use prior to the surgery. But if you're not really careful because of the surgery in that area, and they said this would happen, it will cause an odor. I mean, even right after showering. And the other day I was laying across the bed, and I was like, something smells. And so my 16-year-old was in my room, and he was like, maybe it's the dog. And I was like, it smells really funny. I can't even explain the smell, but it stinks like really bad. So it was me. It was disgusting. And so, I mean, I can't even explain the smell. But it was bad. And so it was just like my underarm, and I was laying there. And so I was laying, had my arms up, and he said, and I was like, what is that smell? And he was like, is it the dog? I was like, no, it doesn't smell like dog. It just smells like something I can't explain. And so after a minute, I just happened to, have my head kind of to the side. And I said, oh my God, it was my underarm. It was okay. So it was much more hilarious to me than it'll probably be to anybody else. And so I'm saying this just to recall. So when I go back and read these videos, I'll probably find it funny, because I laugh at myself a lot. So yeah, this is kind of my my life. But yeah, I love my husband. He's so amazing. But he's so good to me, and he loves me. I'm not sure he loves me. He doesn't want to hurt me. And so he, with the chemotherapy, you have to be really careful. Like every time, because these are chemicals and toxins in my body. Every time I go to the bathroom, I have to wash my hands twice. I have to flush twice. I have to be really careful about body fluids and all of those things. Really crazy. I mean, not crazy, but just, and I'm over the top. I'm a germaphobe, so I'm like, in the middle of the night, and the water is cold because, it's, the pipes, anyhow. Yeah. So, I'm liking this, but yeah, so you can tell I haven't shaved my head yet, so it still looks really splotchy and everything. And so I wear let me show you my little hat. My husband's like, you look like you're from the 50s. This is a hat I wear because my head is always cold. I'm like, how do you guys do it? This is my hat. Sorry. This is my hat. I wear it all the time in the house because my head is always cold. And my husband's like, you have like this old people food. I eat Jell-O all the time. I love Jell-O. Okay. That's my little spiel for today, December 23rd.